Hey guys, how is everyone? There's no bell because I'm not home yet, but I missed you a lot and I really want to do a reading with you guys. I got a couple of new decks that finally arrived. I'm still not home, as I said. Still at my trip. I will be traveling tomorrow, but I've been feeling the need to do a reading, so let's get into it. I'm going to be using my Intuit Oracle deck that I just got, and we're going to see what your main energy is currently, what your main focus is, what is currently going on around you guys, and then we'll break it down with what I do have. But I really missed you guys. I was really looking forward to doing a reading finally. It's been too long since I've seen you guys. Well, not see, you know what I mean. But let's see what your main energy is currently. All right, this main collective, what is the main energy currently going on with you guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Everyone had a good, beautiful butterfly, and it's butterfly with raccoon energy. So raccoon energy is about problem solving, curiosity, asking the right questions is what I'm hearing, but being adaptive. Could be having a very creative spark currently. Also, this is about mischievous and scavenger energy. So maybe you've been transforming from this mischievous energy really being in your truth is what I'm hearing with this butterfly. But maybe the 23rd, and isn't it today's the 22nd of April, but because I literally 23 and it came to my mind, 23rd of April. It could be something having to do with your transformation, maybe you're going to be seeing this on the 23rd of April or the 17th, but I feel like there's something transforming within you having to do with how you're solving certain issues in your life, or I feel it's more of seeing it I feel this collective, you're being very positive, and I feel this collective, maybe you guys are in that, not focusing on the problem, but more focusing on the solution. You know what I mean? But let's get your first top row first. Wow. Let's get your top row before I even get into it, because I'm already loving this. All right, so as we said before, we had the butterfly. We have Gemini energy. This is Prince of Air, but timing. So from 4 to 8 weeks during the spring, and we are currently in spring, or the beginning of spring in April. Well, in some countries, but for me, April is like literally resonates with spring. But something could have happened between the months, the dates of May the 22nd or June 21st, or maybe it could be something that you're transforming into this, something having to do with your adaptability, because it's about being adapting. Also, the mental strength is what I'm hearing, and it's so funny how I said before. I feel this collective, you're having a positive mindset. There's something having to do with your mind that's transforming currently, that could be leading into these 4 to 8 weeks. But also, this is a lover's card. So you could have maybe you could intuitively feel like there's something having to do with divine energy. But you have the Phoenix as well. This is about death and rebirth, catalyst, heart awakening, rising up from the ashes. I feel like there's something transforming having to do with this lover's energy. But I feel like there's a flexibility coming within you, from you guys. Crow, you could read this on the 22nd of April, as we're saying it. So you could intuitively be feeling, April could be very big for this collective, because I'm seeing the A's as April. Don't make that fit. But you could be really seeing a lot of crows currently. You could be going through memories having to do with this person, but maybe also memories in general. There's this rebirth, and you have rebirth and transformation at the same time that you're going through currently. I feel like you may be purging a lot right now, but a new event or happening, clever problem solver confirmation. So what I said before with that raccoon energy and that butterfly, but you could be very observant at the moment. And 21, wow. So this is the albatross, a good omen, calm monogamy, stamina. This is also about feeling cursed, but I'm seeing more that, you know, the good omen. You're seeing, again, confirmation to what I said before, that that positivity. I want one more for albatross. Yeah, this is achievement. I feel like, again, confirmation. I'm seeing this more as that development. I'm seeing the transformative energy over you. I'm seeing it as, you know, the positivity. April could be very big for this collective. Something could have happened also, I'm hearing, with this, with, you know how I said this A here? I'm seeing A as April, and you have like literally a 17th, 23rd, 25, 22nd, 21st, and 30th. I literally see this as what you're currently going through, what's building up in your energy. The universe could be really at play right now. And into confirmation, intuition, there's something that is activating within your intuition and your subconscious, but this is also about romance. So you could really feel like maybe there's something about to happen having to do with this lover's energy. But let's confirm. Butterfly. Lion, but literally majestic, authority, your self-esteem, confirmation. You're being very positive about yourself. This is also about pride and ego, but this is about overcoming difficulties. You're resolving. You're not focusing on the problem. Confirmation with that butterfly. 15th of April could be significant, but heart-centered, devoted, heart-centered. Beautiful. Lovers. So the element of water, but this is also about emotion, but literally emotional, fantasy, enchanting, sensitivity. This is about a 50-50 as well. So things are fluid. You could really, again, don't make it fit, guys. This collective, you would intuitively feel like there's something developing having to do with your divine currently. I don't think that you have communication currently, but I feel like there's something having to do with, you're diving deep, having to do with this adapting and being flexible with this lover's energy. I feel like you're not, I'm not seeing resentment. I'm seeing more of, you're trying to let it flow. That's what I'm feeling. This collective, more so with this water. Don't make it fit. Phoenix, what are you rebirthing from? What is this rebirth energy? Wow. So chemistry, lust, happiness, excitement, holiday. You could be currently on vacation, but this is explosive also. So there's something having to do with what your rebirth. And again, another 30. Your birthday could be on the 25th of April, I'm hearing, for a reason. But there's something, you're phoenixing into your own happiness is what I'm feeling. I want one more for that. Hold on. This is fireworks. Yes. Wow. Love, romance, heart desire. You have to, please bear with me because this is the first time I'm using this deck. So I'm needing to, get into it again. It's been a long time since I haven't done a reading and, but this is, again, confirmation. You're phoenixing over this. You're not being resentful. This is about forgiveness, caring, kindness, fulfillment. But whatever was explosive before, it's like you're rebirthing into a new energy within your passion as well, You're finding excitement in the little things is what I'm hearing. Pro. Stepping stones. So this is about memories. You're seeing, this is beautiful. I'm seeing this as whatever you're remembering, you're seeing as how you got there or how you got here to this moment. This is about the process of arrival. The baby steps, small steps, big accomplishments I'm seeing with my other oracle. But the progress that you've been having, you could be really going over certain memories of if I wouldn't have, it could be literally pennies dropping. And if this wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't be who I am today. Don't make it fit, guys. Don't make it fit. but there's a spiritual growth having to do with this crow energy, having to do with your omens, having to do with, you know, how you're solving your problems, or, you know, your obstacles or adversity. Albatross. So you're building, this is the bridge, communication, connection, integrity, integration within yourself, harmony within yourself. You're compromising, you're overcoming the barriers by focusing on the achievements, by maturing. You could be really focused on your career right now, but you're seeing the good, you're seeing the good omens, you're seeing again, the positivity having to do with this bridge. And 2112, I just noticed, mirroring energy. This could be something that both of you are mirroring with your divine. Let's get one more. Light bulb moment. Finally realizing, aha moment, discovery, a breakthrough, reveal, having to do with the remembering. I literally put that over that crow and that stepping stone. But an epiphany, an illumination having to do with how you've been developing, having to do, again, don't make these fit. These are, remember what I say about, you know, when we're in a reading, these should be little light bulb moments that are coming to your mind, you know. Oh my God, yes, I did, like a couple of days ago, I went through that same thought pattern actually. So please don't make that part fit. But there's a realization having to do with, you know, your process. You're enjoying the process is what I'm feeling. You understand, you're your own lighthouse. You're guiding yourself into, you know, your life. You're navigating through it without, you know, focusing on the obstacle, but focusing on solving whatever you need to solve. This is very nice energy, guys. All right, so I'm going to use my focus. I want to see what your focus is currently, just to, before I even get into this person and your connection, I want to see first you guys, because I feel like there's, again, this collective, even though that love energy was there, it was more that realization of what you've been through, what you have gone through, and what you've, you know, your process and, you know, your journey. I feel like there's this big epiphany has to do with what you've accomplished. Don't make that fit. So I'm going to get 3 of these and confirm and see what your current main focus is, just to make sure that this is your reading. This collective's current main focus. Current main focus. Confirmation, leading your own life. Stop. Stop. You are leading the way. So you could be having some technology issues, some technical issues maybe with your phone, but also I'm seeing this as the reprogramming. Like for some reason it came to my mind like that, but I feel like you're leading with your programming mind, your reprogrammed mind, you know, no longer stuck in that conformation of, you know, society and their expectations. Okay, one more. Whoa, way too many, guys. Oh no, it's one. Joining. Could be maybe, you know, that joining forces with the universe. I want one more for that. I thought it was more than one. Maybe you could be focused, right? Okay, so maybe you're focusing on certain creative sparks, and you did get that with that first deck. Joining forces with someone. Maybe you could be writing a book, but journaling, I'm also hearing. Maybe you've been journaling and you got that with the process energy. Really focusing that crow energy, and, you know, how your journey has been going, or how you've been going through your journey. Maybe you've been really journaling and you've been, you know, maybe that's what you've been, not focusing on, but it's kind of like that, you've been going back to your journals, and maybe that's why also it's kind of like those pennies dropping. I want one more. Hold on. Could be that maybe you're writing a book. And it's so funny because I wanted to use my animal cards, that Phoenix energy. I'm seeing that Phoenix energy is big for this collective. I want one more for this writing and joining. I feel like I'm seeing collaboration with that. One more for writing and joining. Games. Enjoying it. I'm seeing it because seeing this as enjoying that process. Again, it is that confirmation, though, what I said before with that crow energy. You know, you're really enjoying your process. You're enjoying your journey. You're no longer stuck in that maybe in the past you were. That could have been one of your blogs, you know, really stuck in the past instead of in, you know, the future or just in the present, actually. But let's confirm these. Leadership. Yeah. Building from leading, stop. You are building your own, I'm seeing empire, but you know, through whatever it is that you're creating, maybe writing wise or, you know, the journaling, you're rebuilding yourself, you're leading yourself. Technology. Maybe also you were a person who you would also in the past really focus on the opinions of others is what I'm hearing and what other people would advise you to do. But now it's like more you're trying to really focus on what is best for you. Not so much, you know, I'm hearing it. I'm going to say it. Maybe you were very, you know, like you wouldn't trust in your voice or you wouldn't trust in what your intuition was telling you is what I'm feeling. And now it's like, and maybe that's why also you would seek the opinions of others or the advice of others. And now it's more like, you know what, there's a reason why that intuition, that moon card came out as well. There's something having to do with your intuition and your inner knowing. And you could be seeing owls a lot as well. Your inner knowing or even, you know, your vision that you're trusting even more. It could be that a couple of things are coming into fruition right now and it's kind of like really giving you that spark, that passion again with that first deck, making you believe again in this journey and starting and really, again, as I said before, focusing on enjoying it. Technology, strength. You're reprogramming. Strength with your will. Confirmation. Strength with your reprogramming. What is best for you. Not taking advice from others. You yourself know what mountain you had to go through or, you know, climb. I'm hearing that Miley Cyrus, the Climb song. You could really like that song. It's the climb. Something having to do with your reprogramming and the strength in your voice and your inner knowing, because you know what you've been through, you know your journey, you know you were the only one who knows. You're the only one who knows the steps you had to take to get to where you are currently. And with this games and this joining forces, I'm seeing it more like, you know, you're joining, you know, the universe in playing this game that we call life the right way. It's really nice. This is very nice, guys. Let's confirm joining, rating, and games. Yes. You've cleaned out anything that doesn't serve you. And again, oh, this is stretching out, flexibility. You're not rigid anymore. You're playing by your own rules, the ones that fit you and your journey. Cleaning out what doesn't serve you, the negativity, cleaning out that rigidness, that, you know, the opinions of others that do not serve you. This is really nice, guys. This is really nice. Some things having to do with finances. And we did say that book. It could be that maybe you're writing a book. came to my mind for a reason. But that's your main focus. Damn. All right, let's put these back. So I have to put them in the box. Put them in the box. Came to my mind. All right, so I want to get you animal cards. I want to see what spirit animal is currently following you, because I was really hearing that that owl energy. So this is my tenderness and love, caring for yourself for sure. This is my animal spirit oracle. This is a beautiful deck. If you want to get it, I got it on Amazon. But beautiful deck. All right. Let's see what spirit animal is currently, you're embodying or following you or guiding you. Let's see what spirit animal is currently guiding. Beautiful collective. These are pretty new, so it could be, The cheetah, agility and swiftness. You are being a 9. You could be seeing a lot of number 9s, like 999 and stuff. That's almost the completion. But the agility, you're being very forthright right now. And side note, for me, the cheetah is kind of like that divine masculine energy, that strength in your divine masculine, what I always say, that yin and yang energy. You could really resonate with the divine feminine, but we have to be in that balanced energy, divine masculine and divine feminine, be in that stillness, but also be very, direct and decisive with our divine masculine. I feel like that's what's currently going on with this. And that's kind of like bringing you into that completion because of your divine masculine strength. You feel very balanced right now. Dinosaur, so primal power, deep reflection. 34. Why am I seeing The Land Before Time with this? Maybe you love that movie. And also, it's so crazy how I mentioned that movie, because The Land Before Time, the kind of like the land before, your healing journey. Again, that reflection that you've been going through. That epiphany, all the stepping stones that you had to take, those mountains that you had to climb. You could be really in that energy of, you don't even recognize the life that you had before because of the life that you do have now. It's like really letting go of that life, in a very kind and centered, loving way, understanding that everything had to happen for a reason. But you're no longer holding on to that life because you're enjoying the one that you have now. And a lot of crescent moons here. Whoa. And what did I say? Stop it. Confirmation. You could be seeing a lot of owls, thinking and learning. And as I said it, a lot of crescent moons. Look at that. You guys see that, right? Look at that. She has one in her, and like right here, she has one in her forehead. We have that crescent moon right here and that one right here. Wow. What did I say? You are learning from yourself. Oh, and that's Zebra energy. Divine feminine energy, by the way. Uniqueness and individuality. Again, confirmation to what I said before. This collective. You may take that advice, but you will still forge your own, path with your own opinions and your own knowing and your own, decisiveness. This is beautiful energy. Let's get one last one. And then, and there it is, that strength, very strong right now. And 3, expansion. Strength and power. You're finding power within yourself and your strength and your divine masculine energy. Do not make that fit by going deep within your this is the whale is also, again, for me, divine feminine energy. The whale goes deep into their emotions, and really digs deep and to see what it is that they need to heal. But tradition and family, no. Forging your own traditions is what I'm saying. Creating your own traditions. It's a beautiful energy, guys. Wow. I knew I had to do a reading today. Let's put this away. Let's get these right now. I want to see, before I get into your person, but you're alchemizing, you're empowered. This is, oh, I don't break that easy, not anymore. Instead, I use things as fuel. Empowerment, pain, and sorceress. We could really resonate with that witchy poo energy. See this beautiful energy. Get this 3. And then, so the Forbidden Forest, bravery, persistence, and redemption. You've been persistent. You've been very brave in your journey. You are so brave to keep on going the way you do. Find the growing together, community connection, and reciprocity. You could be focusing on reciprocity as well. You know, not... I feel also what I said before with that opinions of others. I feel like this collective, again, as I said before, with, you know what... You're the only one who walked through in your shoes, and you know what you've had to do and what it entailed to be in your shoes, in your journey, you know, having to do with those opinions and such. I feel like this collective, you're focused more on 33 for me is divine feminine energy. It's like that, you know, exhilaration and expansion. Number 3 for me is expansion, and like that 33 is like expanding through your divine feminine energy, you know what I mean? But you could be really focusing on connecting with people who, not focusing, but, you know, if anything, taking the opinions or considering the opinions of the people who have gone through similar I don't want to say obstacles, but, you know, adversity as you did, because they kind of know what they had to, they kind of know what you went through because they've gone through it themselves in their own way, you know. To find those who inspire you to bloom. No, it says find those who inspire you to bloom. So again, the confirmation to what I said before with, you know, the opinions. I feel like you're taking the opinions of people who have gone through kind of like that similar energy that you've went through, because they kind of get it. You know what I mean? But priestess energy, inner peace is beautiful. If you're in need of a lesson, there is wisdom in the trees. You could be a tree hugger. Focusing on connections and community, you know. The universe could be really showing you people who have to do with your soul tribe, that are connected as your soul tribe, is what I'm feeling. And again, as I said before, that crescent moon, look at that. Eternal center, confirmation. You feel like you're in center right now. There's a place within you. There is a place within there. Oh, I thought it said a palace. There's a place within you. It's like 3 times. Still, calm, steady, and eternal. And again, a lot of 3s. You could be seeing 333 a lot as well. But eternal center, guru, protection, and peace. You're focused in your own internal and harm. Stop. Inner child healing is what I'm seeing with this. You could really love sunflowers. That could be one of your favorite flowers. But softness. May sweet and soft things find you. Nice. Very, very nice. I am liking this energy a lot. I'm so glad I did this. Alrighty. Let's get into it. Okay. I want to see... First one I get, this is my Yin and Yang Insight Oracle deck, I wanted to use these. I was really called to get this one, just because of, you know, how you're so much in balance with your Yin and Yang, but underneath it, union, soulmate energy, decisions, a proposal, integration of Yin and Yang, as we said it, energies. Okay, I want to shuffle a little bit, and I want to see your connection, what's currently going on with them, and then we'll get my Divine Truth Oracle. It's called Spirit's Infusion 1111, Spiritual Fusion 1111. I'll leave a link somewhere. All right, connecting energy. This collective's connecting. Person on their mind currently. What is currently going on with this connection? I'm feeling kisses. Oh, unconditional love and loving. You guys got unconditional love and receiving. Conditional loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. There's openness, reciprocity, opening up, generosity, gifts, assistance. Higher self-integration, awakening, timeline shifting. You could have just quantum shifted, and this person as well. This is your current connection. Stop. So spring and inner child healing came out. But you guys got spring. And what did I say about April? Big things happening in April for this collective. But planting the seeds, preparation. This collective, whatever you've been putting your work in, is actually activating this person as well. It's kind of, you guys are building through the threads. Clarity and truth, oh my God. But inner child healing, they could be going wounding, coping mechanisms, learning behaviors, self-discovery, what you guys been going through, the memories, everything had to happen for a reason. I feel like they're going through their inner child healing. I want more for inner child healing. They had to go through that because this is what was okay, I don't want to say it. What is it? How did you say it? Not occasioning. I could just this person could be really tongue-tied right now. But their addictions, their patterns, that's what they need to heal out. The energy vampire, their traumas, their, you know, the stuck energy having to do with that inner child. That's what the toxicity was. That bound energy. They need to go through that inner child healing. Both of you did. Wow. Wow. Action. Expansion, growth, pursuing passions, adventure, new opportunities, and fortune. You could be seeing 111 a lot as well. Okay, let's confirm this kisses. I'm gonna want to get that divine truth. Wow. They had their heart chakra blocked. So there's certain thoughts that were guarding them. So again, confirmation to what I said with this collective, you guys, there's a thought pattern change. You know, there's this positivity that came over you guys. You've been focused on the, and 33 on my, it's literally feeding into their threads. It's making them go over why they were guarded. That thought pattern they had to focus on in that unconditional love towards themselves. Literally, as I'm saying it, present and in the present, attracting through gratitude, abundance, proactivity, tranquility, and success. This collective, do not make it fit. Your positivity is feeding into their threads, and it's making them reflect how you guys have been reflecting by that remembrance energy, that crow energy. Why they felt trapped. I want one more for this. And why it was blocking the union, literally. But there's a decision. Integration of yin and yang energy. It's them going through that. By both of you going through your inner union through unconditional love. Wow. Receive fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. By opening up their... Wow. Oh my God. I'm feeling union. Achievements, happy outcome. We're going to have to get that divine truth. That has a couple of negative cards, so that's going to be interesting. Higher self. Why they were guarded, but the resistance that they were having. They were resisting their highest self, but they're activated now. They can't because of pride, defensiveness, and wounded energy. I want one more. That's why that separation happened. That longing, that abandonment, that heartbreak. Spring. Watching. So this collective, don't make, I feel like this person is watching everything you're doing. They're gathering information, trying to figure you out. They could be spying a little bit. Let me get one more for this, but I feel like they're learning from it, because this is about the confirmation, truth and expression, the new perspective. They're learning from you through this, watching you. Inner child healing, dreams, and North Node destiny. So by going through this inner child healing, they're finally realizing it was destiny. They needed to go through this to be able to heal this out. There could be certain dreams that they're having with you, about you, but telepathic dreams, 5D communication, astral travel, spirit guiding. You guys could be also, this collective, you guys could be going through, you know, those dreams, those karmic releases dreams, you know, those karmic timeline, that cleaning of that, that cleaning of that auric field. You know, I'm seeing my, from my journey deck, I'm seeing my clearing out, healing out that karmic energy, but through dreams. You guys know what I say about that. Whenever you're dreaming, you know, those scenarios with different people that you do have currently in your life, but you've never lived in your life, like your 3D, like your current 3D. You've never lived it in your life before, but it felt so real and so like you're actually living it. I feel like you guys are clearing out certain dreams, and they are as well, but it has to do with it has to do with your evolution under this inner child, literally finding their life path, karmic challenges and rewards sign. Could be leading up to summer. Whatever is happening, this planting the seeds in spring, it's, you know, the activity, there's goals, progress, life force energy. I feel like whatever you're doing now, having to do with your journey, it's, again, as I said before, it's feeding into their threads, and it's leading up to the summer. You guys did get a 4 to 8 weeks timing card before. So whatever you're doing, guys, keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Whoa. Wow. That's your current energy. Your current connection. Hold on. Let me put this in. All right, let's get these. Let us get these. And let's confirm your connection. Currently your connection. I'm hesitant to get these, but I want to see. So we have all talked. I know you are tired of hearing my excuses, all talks and no action. Maybe that's what they're wanting to talk, but they're focused on you. You make me feel alive. I choose you without a doubt. My heart yearns for you. Stop it. Wow. Okay. Let's confirm your current connect. Let's see how, let's confirm with these, their current genuine emotions towards you, how they're feeling towards you, how they are currently feeling towards this collective. Genuine, currently. Stop it. I choose you. Choices and divine feminine. Stop. A decision between love and fear. We fall in love by chance and stay by choice. And you guys got that decisiveness with those yin and yang insights. But divine feminine and that butterfly, through your transformation, through finding yourself. You're a goddess who healed me and transformed me to my higher self. Confirmation with that. Stop. These cards could be brutal. Again, super focused on you right now. Choices, divine feminine, and you. Choices being the first one. And also notice the 3 right there. I know it's I think, what is it, Hindu signal, but third eye, their activation. My third eye can never forget what my heart has seen. The true love I feel for you. Stop it. And fantasizing. I fantasize about our future together, our home, kids, vacations. I want it all. They're planning. I am making conscious choices to transform into my higher self to be with you. And you guys got that in that yin and yang energy. Stop. All right, choices. Choices. Whoa. Whoa. Spiritual detox. I'm gonna come out. But let me get. These are very slippery right now. Choices. Irresistible. I cannot resist you. Hold on. Sorry about that. I had my uncle come in. But under choices, irresistible. I cannot resist you. You are the best I've ever had. You have my undivided attention. I want one more for that because that's kind of like giving me a little bit of that energy, that like possessiveness energy. I want to hope it's... Oh God, you guys saw that, right? Hold on. My God, this guy, I said that for a reason. This person could be like really, you know, a little bit, what's it called? Clumsy currently, but enchanted. Choices. It's like the more I see you, the more I love and adore you, my heart cries out to you. So it's not just the physical. And divines, you know, I understand that divines, you know, you guys are magnetic to each other. But we want to hope that it's always for the right reasons that they're coming in again. Yeah, this is nice. This is really nice. Okay, divine feminine. So isolation. I need to be alone to figure out who I am. I'm seeing this more as they needed to be alone. I want one more for this. Knight in armor. I want to show, see, so they had to go through the isolation. They had to go, I'm seeing that as they had to go within. But literally what I was saying before, they had to go into isolation to find themselves with their own divine feminine, coming into that yin and yang energy of their own, you know, that union within themselves. Like you guys had to go through. They needed to figure out who they were and what they wanted. And you could have been very patient with this. But now it's this, they want to be your knight in shining armor. I want to show you what real love is, protect your heart, and show you an everlasting love. Confirmation to that, you know, that yin and yang oracle. Literally the first card was unconditional love. So through unconditional love, what have they been doing? They've been healing. They've been looking within. They've been, you know, focusing on themselves. And now they want to do the same for you. You. Why am I seeing someone with pink hair? Maybe you have pink hair, because I'm really staring at this photo with that pink hair. You know, I feel like maybe this collective one is, you guys may have pink hair. Very captivating. So texting. I check my phone constantly to see if you text me. I love getting your messages. I loved getting your messages. I don't feel like there's contact right now. I feel like there's more. I want one more. A little bit of sexual tension because they want to be together with you, but you've been on my mind and the dreams again. You've been on their mind, all the things they want to do to you, sexual healing as well. Maybe that's why also they need to go through that isolation. I feel like maybe I don't feel like this person is currently with someone. I feel like maybe they are single. They've been focused on themselves. So if you feel like maybe they are currently with someone, I don't feel like this is your collective. But together, how we found each other, again, in that destiny energy. We found each other. We are meant to be together forever and ever in eternity. Third eye. Oh my God, I'm taking these out. So we have apology, the love triangle. Maybe there was someone in the middle before, but the frequency, I can't stop thinking they're on the same frequency as you for sure. But there was another energy interfering in your connection, certain competition energy. But I'm not seeing that as there's a reason why I said it before. Maybe that's what they're wanting to apologize. Maybe they made you feel like an option in the past. And with under this third eye activation, I feel like they're good. And it's so funny how I said before, this collective, you're focusing on you know, your journey and what you had to go through, and really, you know, going over the steps you had to take to get to where I feel like maybe they are currently going through, you know, just because of the apology and that love triangle, I feel like they're kind of like seeing it through your side. It's I'm seeing my understanding card from my other deck from that I want to have home. Like I see both sides now, and I feel like that's why they want to come and apologize, because of this energy. They're really taking accountability for their actions. It's like I feel like they can feel what you went through having to do with this, which means maybe they went through it themselves, and that's why they needed to go through that isolation. Maybe they went kind of like that, you know, that karmic energy. They had to burn to learn themselves with that energy, but now they're on the same frequency, having to do with their third eye and their intuition. I can't stop thinking about you. We are aligning on the same frequency vibration, and I feel that. Emphasizing. Intervention. Expect a miracle. Divine intervention is pushing the two of you together. Confirmation. So this fantasizing about the life that they want with you, it's divine intervention. It's something that is literally, and it's so funny how literally through love, and this, all of this says love, through that unconditional love, is how divine intervention is working its magic, or aligning you both together to finally align you into, you know, the life that both of you have envisioned for yourselves together. Thoughts. You're in their thoughts for sure. There isn't a day that goes by that I don't think about you. You're the one for me. Holy moly. Alrighty. So I don't have timing cards, but I'm hearing 3 a lot. So I'm going to do the next 3 days. Next 3 days for this collective. What is happening in the next 3 days with this collective and this person. And we'll get tarot. So I want to get these. No, I'm going to get these, actually. I'm going to get these. But writer, messenger, movement, travel, also news, visitor, delivery, goals, green lights, progress, full speed ahead. Next 3 days for this collective and this person. Next 3 days for this collective and this person. And then we'll get tarot. We'll confirm with tarot. Next 3 days. Next 3 days for this connection. What's happening in the next 3 days for this connection? So you have the eagle, 19th of April. Maybe this is where that epiphany came over this person, but 19 and A could be significant. But eagle, challenging the status quo, proud, opportunity, new hope. This is about a clear vision and perspective. This is also the reunion of past, present, and future. It's like all of it together. And winding road. How this took so long, but something that has been, you know, it's that small steps, small steps, big accomplishments that, you know, that that turtle and the hare energy. You know what I always say about that, you know, slow and steady wins the race is what I'm hearing. But patience, the patience that was needed, using tact as well, but personal growth, adventure, exploring self-discovery, the winding road, by being flexible as well. Oh, and you guys got the elephant. And 13, divine. Gentleness, lucid dreams, confirmation with the dreams, wisdom, trust, easily removing obstacles, telepathy, and supportive, powerful. Keep your wits about you. You have Maverick. This is independence. Non-conforming. Fearlessness. Wow. Thinking outside the box. And Luck is on your side, the ladybug. You could be seeing a lot of ladybugs. And again, number 3, stop it. It's confirmation with the 3 days for sure. But a vibrant, abundant life, happy, comfort. Wishes are coming true. Good health, balance, birth of a daughter. Maybe you guys will have a kid. Maybe you guys will have a daughter. Maybe that was something that you spoke about. Maybe that was something that you both envisioned for this collective. I don't know if maybe you know this about this person, but this could have been something that you guys spoke about in the past, you know, that you guys wanted to have a child together. Yeah, next 3 days for this connection. Eagle. So sunrise. Happy beginning, confirmation, the clear vision, new perspective. Darkness before dawn, hope, clarity, overcoming the obstacles. The problems are ending. Bright future, awakening, a fresh start. Wow. This is winding the drum. Self-expression, being bold, being heard, speaking their mind, communication. It's that road, building through that road. And also, you know how I said it's building into summer with that yin and yang energy? It's 19th of the 6th came to my mind. It could be like leading up to that. And also taking the winding road, taking the long way, being patient, you know, doing it differently, taking it slow is what I'm hearing with this drum energy, expressing yourself in the right way, also being communicative, being in balance, not going from 0 to 100 if that was something that happened in the past, but being clear with your communication is what I'm seeing. Also, I'm seeing this as this person is wanting to be clear with their communication. Elephant energy. Bellows. And 33. Stop it. Catalyst. So the lucid dreams, the wisdom, the trust, the removing of the obstacles. This is a spark igniting, passion, getting it going. The catalyst for change, the ignition, finally, by removing the obstacles. The ignition in this love story is what I'm hearing. Maverick. Yarn. So this is 23rd. I feel like this person is going to be talking about certain, maybe how they were a loose cannon, but they're wanting to take a risk. That's the apology. This is the apology of how they strung you along. I want one more for this. Hold on. One more for yarn. Yeah, how they're brand new. They're no longer in that energy. They have a new perspective. They were a boy before, they're a man now is what I'm hearing. How they were that loose cannon because they were in that, you know, young, and I'm saying young energy, but I don't want to. This person could be very tongue-tied. I'm seeing that, you know, not immature energy, but was lacking life experience. That's what I'm hearing with this. I feel like they've become a new person. They've become a new man. Discovery through self-discovery. Ladybug. Let's look on their side with, because we have 2. So results for finances. There's luck on your side having to do with finances, but also prosperity. Bodies of water. Oh, they're your intuition, confirmation. This collective, what I said before, you got 32, 33, and 34. What I said before, this collective, you guys intuitively feel there's something about to happen. If it's happening in 3 days, trust in your intuition. Don't let it overwhelm you and take it slow. Don't go from 0 to 100 again. Remove whatever it is that you're not wanting in your energy. Maybe if certain communication issues happened before, you know, don't be in that energy. Communicate efficiently, clearly, in a balanced way. And also it's coming to my mind, if this does overwhelm you in the beginning, like for example, if this person does come in the next 3 days and we're feeling an overwhelmed energy, be clear about it. Be like, just express that it's not that you're wanting to play games, but you're wanting to first find your center. You're wanting to first, be in a balanced state to be able to give an efficient and clear message to this person without being emotionally overwhelmed with it. It's coming to my mind for a reason. But clean sweep, total makeover, clean up, restoring harmony, confirmation, restoring harmony. Removing on one, you've been purging. This is what's coming in the next 3 days. All right, let's get, because I'm about to, hold on. My battery is about to die, so I want to get tarot for you guys first. And then we'll get, let me see what tarot I want to get first. I'm getting the Lucid Dreams one. So I'm going to get tarot for you guys. And literally, I got it on the full New Beginnings. Stop. Okay, let's get tarot for the next 3 days for this connection. Alrighty. Next 3 days. Let's confirm the next 3 days. No, that's too many, guys. Sorry. Next 3 days. Okay, that wanted to come out clearly. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have 10 of Pentacles, uprights. Very balanced energy, grounded energy. And also, you guys got that ladybug and that finances. I feel like you're going to be both, like, in this connection, very abundant. But this is about a legacy, inheritance, wealth, financial security, long-term success, family, roots, the baby, what I said before. We have 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords. So I feel like this person, but we do, and what I said before, there's a reason why I say everything, that deviation of, if you do feel overwhelmed, and maybe, you feel like, and I'm going to say, like, you can't trust this person because you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed with whatever this person approaches you with. Take a break, just be clear and put your needs first. Don't repress your emotion. You've been working too hard for that. Just be clear about it and, just speak to them whenever it is that you feel that you are balanced to be able to express yourself in a truthful and balanced way. You know what I mean? But I do feel like maybe you are going to feel like there's certain anxiety that's going to happen, that's going to arise within you. This is 9 of Swords under this 10 of Swords. So whatever painful ending, I feel like there's something that it could be that you relive is what I'm feeling, but it has to do with your mind. Don't be stuck in it. That's the reason why that Moon card came out. Trust in your intuition. Don't focus on the stabbed in the back. I do feel also that this person is going to be speaking about this stabbed in the back and how they were in that mental anxiety over how they, stabbed you in the back and how they chose someone else over you. Hold on. Sorry about that. But as I said before, and this is also about that isolation, how they had to isolate to go within and, understand their wrongs and finally going through your shoes, literally, as I said it, over certain betrayals that they went through as well. But then we have this 3 of Pentacles. This is about collaboration, teamwork, doing it together, working and learning, shared goals, soul family energy, and also 3s. Remember, 3. But we do have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. This is about one-sided energy and imbalanced energy. I want one more for this. I feel like this is also something that they're going to bring up. But yeah, 9 of Wands. But now they're being courageous about it. How they were cowardly. How they were... I don't want to say how they were a coward, but I'm feeling it, how they were they abused your generosity, how they were, you know, it wasn't that give and take, that Six of Pentacles upright energy. But now how they are in this, you know, courageous energy. There's this energetic powerhouse that they have. But I feel like this person is finally, you know, in that divine masculine energy, with that decisiveness, just because of this breakthrough that they have as well. This Ace of Swords upright. This is about their truth, their new insights, their new perspective, the mental clarity that they have within this connection as well. There's this vision, there's this focus that they have. Okay, let's confirm. What is that, right? Eight of fast communication under this Ten of Pentacles, you know, what they want in their life. This is Eight of Wands and Nine of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Two of Wands. So choice, the decision. They're wanting to take action with their decision. The first step that they're choosing path. They choose you. I choose you, literally. Well, that yin and yang energy. And that, what was it? The divine truth one. But, future planning under this Ten of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. But they're no longer living in fear, but also you trust in your intuition. Moon in reverse. There's a clarity, there's an understanding. They're no longer trapped in the mind over that communication, no longer trapped in their fears, no longer trapped with, you know, that overthinking energy, that negativity. Finally seeing clear, the truth is exposed. They're releasing fear. No longer with repressed emotions. Three of Pentacles. Hermit energy. Through that introspection, that isolation that they needed to go through. That spiritual illumination over this, you know, you are my divine. You are my soul. You are my soul's purpose is what I'm hearing. But learning through the connections that they do have. They've gone in, finally realizing you are part of their soul. Nine of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. And Eight of Pentacles. So Eight of Pentacles is about their workmanship, their mastering in their craft. This is about, you know, the dedication to the craft, the focus, their hard work. So by also high standards. It's like that. It's them playing by their rules as well. What you guys been doing. They're having courage within themselves. They're wanting the reciprocity. They're wanting to put in the work here. Through their own financial independence, their own self-worth as well. They're seeing themselves as stable and coming in stable as well, is what I'm seeing with that. They see achievement here. They no longer see, you know, they're no longer focused on the failure that this was. They're seeing the achievement that this can be. And literally the Chariot on the bottom, fastest one, action, success, movement forward, willpower, determination. Wow. Ace of Swords. As I said before, guys, just, you know, remember, follow your intuition. If you feel overwhelmed, express it. This person wants that reciprocity, not only within the connection, but also communication-wise. They're wanting to do things differently. You guys got Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Wands. New projects, inspiration. This is divinely guided. This is divinely guided. Good luck, fate, life cycles, destiny, a turning point. The universe is in control. So this is all destined. Unexpected events. There's a new enthusiasm. There's a new initiative. There's a clarity having to do with this new opportunity that they're wanting to bring into the table. They think it's coming from them, but it's all having to do, it's all divine intervention. Just let it be. 6 of Cups. Beautiful memories, innocence, reunion, joy, healing, comfort, memories, learning from the past. This is beautiful, guys. All right. So I don't have dice. I don't have anything here because, you know, it's kind of like I was kind of like winging it because I really wanted to give you guys a reading, but I feel like for whoever this is for whoever this collective is for, you won't make it fit. This will reach whoever it's supposed to fit. Whoever's supposed to fit. Well, it's for a reason. Whoever is supposed to reach. I love you guys, and I will try to have another reading today, maybe a little later today and also tomorrow, but I'm so glad I was able to do this for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.